Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update July 20th, 2021. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and this is episode 413. Now because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, click CC for English subs. I create them myself. In today's episode, You Are My Glory confirms its premiere date. Dilraba and Simon Gong begin filming Legend of Anle. Deng Lun and Nini begin filming Night Wanderer. And the Kris Wu and Du Meizhu saga continues. But first, here's what's recently premiered. Remembrance of Things Past is a modern female-centric drama starring Zhou Yutong and Sun Qian, and it premiered yesterday, July 19th. It follows a group of young women and men as they face challenges in life and love in the Beijing metropolis. The drama is slated for 12 episodes, so it's a short one and is available on Mango TV, no English subs at the moment. Love is True is another modern female-centric drama. It stars Liu Tao and Du Chuan among others and premiered on July 19th as well. Liu Tao plays a strong, independent woman who learns the meaning of true love when she's appointed to the maternal and child sector of the makeup company she works for. The drama is slated for 40 episodes and is available on YouTube with auto-translated subs, and you have to search for it using its Chinese name as well. So a couple of modern female-centric dramas for your consideration. And that's it for what's recently premiered. Moving on, the news that many drama fans have been waiting for, You Are My Glory has confirmed their premiere date. The modern romance drama starring Yang Yang and Dilraba confirmed earlier today that they will premiere on July 26th. This is one of the posters they released in conjunction with their announcement. So finally, after all the rumors and the anguish for some, the premiere date is confirmed. Mark the date. I have a feeling the top drama and actor charts that we do every Sunday is gonna see a new and very capable challenger. You Are My Glory will premiere on Tencent. I'll update again on where to watch with English subs, if available, after it premieres. It will most likely be on WeTV, as they have a preview of it already. And moving on, here are a couple of highly anticipated dramas that recently started shooting. Legend of Anle is an upcoming costume drama starring Dilraba and Simon Gong, and they held their booting ceremony earlier today. It's a big drama news day for Dilraba fans. You Are My Glory confirms its premiere date, and Legend of Anle begins filming. Legend of Anle also stars Liu Yuning, pictured here on the left. He was in the recently aired The Long Ballad, which also stars Dilraba. Legend of Anle follows our protagonist, played by Dilraba, whose family is falsely accused of treason and massacred. She assumes a different identity to infiltrate the palace, but is captivated by the crown prince, played by Simon Gong, and his affection for the people. That is a short synopsis of it, which so far sounds a little bit like The Long Ballad. Dilraba is just coming off the huge success of The Long Ballad, whereas Simon Gong came off a big hit of his own in Word of Honor. He also stars in the currently airing The Flaming Heart. And speaking of Word of Honor, one of its directors, Chen Zhichao, will be directing Legend of Anle. More updates on the drama as they provide them. And next up, a few episodes ago I mentioned that Deng Lun and Nini were rumored to pair up for the drama Night Wanderer. Well, it's official now, as they started filming earlier today. Here are Deng Lun and Nini at the booting ceremony. Yesterday, the two stars shared pictures from the drama and greeted each other on social media. This is Deng Lun's post. He said, "Hello Miss Zhong" at Nini #Night Wanderer. If you look carefully, his character is clear, whereas hers is blur. And this is Nini's post. She said, "Hello Mr. Sheng" at Deng Lun #Night Wanderer. If you look at her picture, his character is blur, whereas hers is clear. Interesting. In the drama, she plays a medical examiner from 2016 and he a lawyer from 1936, and somehow they strike up a romance. And like I said in a previous video, it'll be interesting to see how they tackle the time traveling issue, which is a theme that regulators or the censorship board don't like. In any case, it's a highly anticipated pairing, and like many of you, I'm looking forward to the drama. And that's it for drama news. Moving on, here's a piece of celebrity news that seems to be on everyone's lips right now, the Kris Wu Du Meizhu saga. There's so much to unpack here. This whole thing has really blown up since I last spoke about it. Previously, when Du Meizhu first came out with the accusations, I did a video about it. And at the time I said that those are some hefty accusations with serious implications she's throwing at him. And now, those serious implications have come to pass. To recap, Du Meizhu accused Kris Wu of predatory behavior, including using false pretenses to lure underage girls. In response, Kris Wu's studio called those accusations malicious slander and sensationalism aimed to draw attention, and threatened legal action. So what has happened since then? Well, first there's the alleged money transfer. A few days after she went public with her accusations, Du Meizhu shared screenshots of bank transaction records and WeChat conversations on social media. She claimed that Kris Wu's team had reached out to her to settle out of court and had transferred funds to multiple accounts in her name. According to conversations, she asked for 8 million RMB, approximately 1.2 million US dollars. They countered with 1 million RMB, and eventually they agreed on 2 million with terms. The agreement also included 7 other parties who were in a similar situation as her. They went back and forth with the terms, negotiated everything, but ultimately she chose not to settle. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, NetEase published an interview they did with Du Meizhu. In it, she revealed ways Kris Wu would hit on girls, and specifically mentioned an encounter of her own, where after passing out drunk one night, she woke up the next day to find him next to her in bed. Recently, Sohu Entertainment also reported that 26 other girls have come out to accuse the singer of various degrees of predatory behavior. So far, Du Meizhu went public with her accusations. Then she alleged that Kris Wu's team tried to settle, which she ultimately declined. Then she did the scathing interview. Then those other girls came out with their accusations. That's the simplified version of it. Of course, there are many details that we just don't have time to get into here. Earlier yesterday, Kris Wu personally responded to all of this. He wrote, "I didn't respond before because I didn't want to interfere with the progress of the judicial process, but I didn't expect that my silence would allow the rumors to intensify. I cannot tolerate this anymore. I only met Miss Du once at a gathering of friends on December 5th, 2020. No forcing of alcohol, no taking of her cell phone, none of the various details she described. If there was such behavior, please don't worry, I will go to prison myself. I take legal responsibility for my words above." A vehement denial by Kris Wu to everything accused of him. His team also addressed all the screenshots posted by Du Meizhu, calling them fake, and they also produced documents of their own to back those claims. They also addressed the stuff she said in the interview, calling them false rumors. They also revealed that they've now filed a police report. In the midst of all this, much damage has been done to his reputation. Brands like Porsche and Lancome and a slew of other brands that he was ambassador for have all severed ties with him publicly. One of those companies is Tencent. Which leads me to wonder, what will the fate of the Golden Hairpin be since it's a Tencent drama? The Golden Hairpin is a highly anticipated costume drama in which Kris Wu stars with Yang Zi. So the saga continues. I really have no idea how this one's gonna end, but I hope all parties involved get the result they deserve. And on that note, it's Tuesday today, so time for another segment of Where's Marcus At? So the title of the segment doesn't refer to where I'm at physically, it refers to where I'm at in the dramas I'm following. I'm currently following 2 dramas. I'm on episode 30 of Ancient Love Poetry starring Zhou Dongyu and Xu Kai. I've heard some stuff about the ending of the drama, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. I should be done the drama by the end of this week, if not next, depending on how much time I have. I've been going outside and enjoying the sun as much as I can these days, but I am following the drama on WeTV, where it's available in 1080 with English subs. I'm on episode 12 of The Flaming Heart starring Simon Gong and Zhang Huiwen. I'm following that on YouTube, where it's available with English subs. And that's been another segment of Where's Marcus At? And now it's time for me to answer a question from one of you, a fan who supports my channel by contributing on Patreon. Today's question comes from Addicted to Drama, who asks, Hi Marcus, happy Friday. I'm looking for a drama to watch. I love wuxia and dramas with a strong female lead that's not annoying. Anything old is worth a watch. It can be a movie as well. Well, if you love the wuxia genre, here's what I can recommend. For movies, there's 2018's Shadow with Sun Li and Deng Chao. Then there's 2019's Jade Dynasty with Xiao Zhan and Li Qing. And if you want to go further back, 2000's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with Zhao Yunfat and Michelle Yeoh. Michelle Yeoh and Zhang Ziyi absolutely kick ass in that one. And lastly, for movies, there's 2011's Dragon with Donnie Yen and Takashi Kaneshiro. The movie's Chinese name is literally wuxia. For dramas, there's 2015's Nirvana and Fire with Hu Ge and Wang Kai, although one could say that's more political intrigue than wuxia. 2017's Princess Agents starring Zhao Liying and Kenny Lin, but note it has a cliffhanger ending. 2018's Bloody Romance starring Li Yitong and Qu Chuxiao. And 2019's Sword Dynasty starring Li Yitong and Li Xian. The list goes on, but those are a few to start with. Enjoy, and thank you for your question, Addicted to Drama. And before I let you guys go, I want to give a virtual high five to Penny from Maine, USA, who recently became a patron on my Patreon. Thank you for your support, Penny. And that brings us to the end of this episode. If you want to check out the Wolf tank top, or the Long Ballad mug, or other Chinese drama merchandise, there's a link to it in the description below. And this show would not be possible without you guys tuning in, so I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, do subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button for more updates. If you'd like to contribute, check out my Patreon page, where for $1 or more a month, you'll have access to perks like recaps, requests, and have your questions answered. So stay safe, and as always, I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!